It's that time again. Let's go ahead and figure out what we're saving. And I think we're gonna only pull, yeah, we're only pulling one. Okay, let's see. What is it? It is, come on, N55. And let's see what N55 is. Okay. I mean, you know I needed this break. You knew I needed this break. I'm not crying, you're crying. Thank you. Thank you. It's really thank you to me because I put it there, but I really needed this break. Let me go ahead and tell you how much money we took out from the bank, and then I have to tell you how much we have left because, wow. I decided to use my long to-do list because this might take a while. So the mini breakdown is just going to give you kind of like a mini story time of what happened to the money, why I don't have the full 350 here. Let me just work this out because I haven't even thought it through on how I'm going to dispense the rest of the money since I already dipped into it. So 350 is what I thought I was gonna be starting with, but so many things have happened since I pulled this money out. And I also have some money on the side here. Right. So I'm just going to put all of this with the remaining money and then we can calculate what we really have to disperse because I don't really know. I like the chins to the left. I'm gonna put it in the cash box in a second. I just wanted to sort it out first because I still have to count it to figure out what we have left to divide between the envelopes and what other expenses are there. So, oh. This is really not a lot and I don't have any 20s. I am concerned. Okay, so one of the major things that happened, let me back away from the table because I'm shaking it. So one of the things, and I'm gonna round up on this because just please let me. I had an oil change on a Sunday, which took up most of my day. You see how much my oil change was. Yeah, $94. That's with a discount. Anyway, so that happened. I also needed to, and I'm gonna do the math after, just give me a minute. I also had to get a new modem. So let's just put Xfinity modem. I also got 40, no, that's incorrect. I got $50 gas. And I got gas a few more times, honestly, but I'm only saying that I took out 50 from this. So what else? I keep forgetting that I have Amazon Prime Video that keeps coming out, but I'm allowing it to continue because P-Valley's back. So I need to watch it. I feel like we are all on one accord with that. If not, just go with me on this. Oh, I did say I was gonna round, so let's make this 88. I can tell you right now, 118 is not sitting right here. Let's just count it and see. And I can tell you what else probably came out of it. Oh my gosh. 10, 20, 30, 40. What? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, yeah. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fives, 45. I'll tell you why I counted the fives like that in a second. Okay, the ones are kind of crisp, some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Again. 1, 2, 3. I was checking to see if some of them were stuck because they feel thicker, but anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. 23. Okay. I don't like this one bit. 7. Okay. Well, better than I thought. Is this glue on my finger? Maybe. It is. So we actually have 138. Cushion from my account came in handy, so we're gonna just say that we are budgeting 138 since I've been dipping into the money this entire time. Not a lot, but we're gonna make it work. This means that some envelopes might not get anything, but that's okay. I get paid this week. The week that I'm filming this is the same week that I do get paid, so I'm not really stressed out about it. But this is a reminder, do your budget when you take the money out. If you are a cash budgeter, if you're a hybrid budgeter, when you take the money out, do the budget, because it'll get confusing like this if you don't. Or if you're like me and you don't really keep good records of when the money is spent or keep your receipts, it makes it a lot harder. Learn from my mistakes. Anyway, let's go through the envelopes. I'm working kind of out of order here. Me during the first couple days trying to keep my receipts. What a waste of time. Let's go through. We're working on the bottom half because honestly, the top part, they're automated. So you don't really care about that, to be honest. We are going to look through the budget binder and see where we have money, where we don't have money. And we're not going to fill in check 1. There's another video for check 1. We're worried about starting balance and check 2 for this particular video. So emergency fund, it's back here right now. We were starting over. Not a fan, but we have 45. Not a fan of the starting over thing, but here we are. We have 45 in our pending budget. I think, remember this is your scratch paper. So I think I'm gonna do 15. Just hear me out, because we have less to work with. The numbers can't be too high. That's where I'm at with it. I'm jumping down to the savings since we're talking e-fund and all that. So let me go ahead and tell you what the savings has, which I'm really proud of. And if you're new, the savings amount goes towards debt payoff for the time being. And then once a debt is paid off, the money will go into my high yield savings. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And I'm not putting anything extra in this time around. And it's starting to rain. I don't know why I did it that way. My battery. We're back. This is what I think we're gonna be doing. For BMF, I'm gonna put, there's nothing in there now, but I'm thinking 18. It's a weird amount because if I do 3 days for the work cafe, that's $16.89, and I'm not putting the change in there. I'm just not. So I'm starting with 0, and we're putting in 18. And there we have it. Next, we have car. So for car, I don't know if it's my chair squeaking or the table, but either way, it must stop. So for the car, I'm going to go ahead and take this out and put it back towards the budget, simply because $94 for an oil change was just outrageous. So you're on punishment right now. Groceries, I spent a lot on groceries this past week, I want to say, and I'm going to still put 25 in here in case I need more salmon or something like that, but I am going to put 25 because I feel like that's safe. I don't need groceries right now. I have food, actually I have salmon marinating at the moment, so I have to go down after this video and start cooking for the work week, even though it's a short work week, but I'll be there really early since I had to get a new modem. And the new modem is still not even working. I found out from my neighbor that her service is out too, but on the outage map, it doesn't show that we have an outage. So we're all really going through it right now. So I don't have internet at home. I haven't been able to do my overtime at home, so I'll have to do it at work. And with Monday being the holiday, that means I have to work the equivalent of a full day's work and then work extra hours in order for it to be the overtime pay. Home already has 30, but I ended up getting roughly $20 worth of candles this past weekend, but I am wanting to put in 25. So what will end up happening, $55 minus 20, what is that? 35? 30 and 5. I think for the home envelope, I'm going to work on the office. I really want my office to be the place where I do everything. Even where this table is right now is definitely not in the office. It would be perfect if it was by the windows so that all I would have to move is my chair to do my videos in front of the window. I want the office to be fully functioning, not just for when I'm working for my full-time job. This is gonna go towards the office stuff. That's what I'm working towards. Have I even been writing anything down? Okay, so here we had 10 in there, but I'm gonna take away 10, so there's nothing in there. 18 in here, 5 and 5, 1, 6. And then groceries, what did I put? 25. So we had 0, 25, 25. Home, I had 30. Then I took away 20. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's correct. I had 30, I took away 20, but then I added 25. Does that make sense? Yes. 30 minus 20, 10, 10 plus 25, 35. Okay. Next, we have medical. I used to have a gang of 5s in here, and I thought that was just my thing. I would only have 5s in the medical, but then it got too thick. So I had to swap some of it out. So we're at 45 right now, which is pretty cool. I will, if you're new, the medical is for any co-pays, for dental, for actual emergencies, or if I'm needing to go to the chiropractor, which I honestly should be going, but I haven't been in so long. No. This is 45. It was 40. Add 5. 45. I should be going to the chiropractor. I haven't been in so long. I need to go. Personal gets nothing today because I have done enough. I got my hair supplies, skincare, so I'm not adding anything right now. Maybe the next payday I will. So we'll see. Next, I have debt. The debt that I'm working on is KTH 1202 is what I need, but I use what's in the savings and my Chime savings to go towards this debt payoff. So we had to start over. Currently have 45. Come on now, what am I doing? 45, and this check, I'm gonna do 20. So 40, 50, 65. Next, I have holiday. This is another envelope that is going back into the pot because Charlita's birthday. If you haven't seen it by now, by this time you should have already seen that video. It would have come out before this one. Her birthday experience was more than I thought it would be. Why? Because we were gonna go somewhere else, but that was the whole thing. Either way, beautiful experience, 10 out of 10, would recommend. No complaints out of me. It wasn't just gonna be $20, but I remember in the last video, I wasn't sure how much to put in. So I just swiped my card and then put the money back. So that's why it's only 20 that was showing, because I used my card. And of course I keep a cushion in that account, so that's why. So I decided to put the 20 back towards the budget, and we'll work it through in a minute. Next, I have little PG. This is my goddaughter. I took $1 out of here for something, probably a vending machine at work. And, oh, come on. So I'm gonna put the $1 back. Yeah, I'm gonna put the $1 back and say that we started with 8, and we're gonna add 8. When really, I could just change that to a 10 and a 5. I don't know why I want to keep the 1s. No, I'm not going to switch it yet. So we should have 16, correct? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Added 8, 16. There we have it. Next we have savings, and we're not touching it. Not this time. Soon. Taxes. Not right now. Not yet. Not yet. Travel, I currently have 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 is in there, but we have to talk about it. I'm applying for my citizenship for Jamaica, and if you're unaware, I am a dual citizen of the US and Jamaica. It's a process, and I am going to take you through what that process looks like. We have to get the money together to do all of the things. Right now I have 25 in here. You're going to see a lot of money go towards travel in the next few weeks, I will say, because there's so many moving parts to travel this year, this tail end of the year. So I know I have 1,200 here. That's a number that I would love to see sitting in that envelope for moments like this where I need to just get an application done and a processing fee, or I need to renew something, get a flight while the deal is hot, or anything of the sort. But since we are starting from basically zero, we are going to go down my checklist, and I'll show you that in a separate video. But for now, we are going to put aside 35. $40, $55, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. So 60. Now, I will say that I do have money left over in my cash box. Let me show you. So we do have money left over, and this is my thought process. So I put money from holiday and car back into the budget. So that's an additional $30. And we were going to budget, let me just write it out for you. Originally, we were going to budget $138, but then we added $30 from the 2 envelopes. So we had $168 to work with. But when I did my breakdown with the envelopes that we did put money in, it only came up to $151. So that left 8, 7, 17. So because we have $17 left, I decided to break it up like this. I'm going to do $2 towards home, and that will leave 15. And then I'm going to put 15, I don't know why am I writing crooked, towards travel. So that way travel will end up getting 75. Travel will end up having a total of 75. So here we did 35 and 15. What is that? An extra 50 going in, making it 75. And then home, might as well add 2. So that will be 37. Home, where are you? Wait a minute. Oh, $2. Travel is getting an additional 15. So what is all this extra money then? What is all of that? What is this? Why is this out? Oh my gosh. 75, 40, 50, 60, 65, 67, 67, 75. Why didn't it get in there? I'm running my mouth, can't focus. Anyway. Okay, so let's see how much this is. This is too much. 15 is for the emergency fund. 45, 50, 55, 60. So what's going on? Why do I have money left over? And how much do I have left over? What didn't get anything? Debt? Debt got 20. What's going on? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. $19 unaccounted for. Okay, let's do it again. BMF. Okay, so we know the emergency fund has 40, 50, 60. Okay, check. Right, check. Then car gets nothing. Groceries gets 25. It did. 37 on home. 20, 30, 5, 6, 7. So much money left over. Is that from the extra money that I took out of my wallet earlier? Could that be the case? Medical got an extra 5. So it should have a total of 45. It does. Things are getting weird. Personal didn't have anything. Debt should have a total of 65. It does. 40, 50, 65. Holiday has 0. This is weird. Low PG should have 16. She does. Okay, I guess I had more to work with than I thought. Savings, we're not going to interrupt what you have going on. And then travel has 50. No. Travel does not have 50. This is supposed to be 50, and this is supposed to be 75. $40, $50, $60, $70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. What is going on? Since I have an extra 19, what are we thinking? I think it should go towards... Why am I even guessing? This is gonna go towards gas. It's not a question. It's not. Now we have to get into the planner. My planner has been neglected. I will say that. I have to prepare to swap these out. April, May, June. Okay, finances. Some of you already know I'm going to review what my financial goals are because I need to make sure that I remember them. So here, pay off a debt. We are getting closer and I'm going to calculate that. add an income stream, pay 2 bills ahead, reduce spending. I have come to terms with the fact that for my lifestyle, I just need to make more money. Like I just need to make more money, because the whole reducing of spending things, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't spend that much on the things that I actually enjoy. So for me, it would just turn out to be more sadness and misery if I have to take anything else away. Emergency fund, 1,000. Part of me was really thinking, let me just put it all into stocks. But I said, you know what? No, that's not being responsible, because right now I need to have money that's readily available for an actual emergency. Then I have earned salary bump. I did get one in March, but I feel like I'm overdue for another one. No? I mean, it's July. We're halfway through the year. I'm feeling like it's time for another one. Anyway, previously, this is where we were with the Chime savings standings. We had 20, 36, 27, 46, 28, 42. And I am checking it currently. I have my laptop off to the side. On the last, I have this down here because I don't really talk about it. But these are the things that we obviously don't talk about. And I'm aware that we don't. And we won't. Anyway, this is the amount that we have as of the 9th, 147.35. And we know that the savings challenge hasn't changed, but this number is gonna change and this number is gonna change. This is going to be 65. Of course, I'm gonna make this look nicer in the end, but right now it's gonna be 65. That's not changing. And let me log in. One moment. So this is 45.65. Okay. As of, let's just put the payday. 23rd. Let's just put the payday. So we'll put 23. Of course, this is, again, going to be nicer. We know that the payoff goal is 1202. So it's nice to know that I've put a dent in that 1,000 finally. So I'm going to keep it going because I want to pay this off. I don't think we've talked about it, but I want to pay this off by the end of September. I definitely have it in the front of my mind that this is something I want cleared up, out of my way. I don't have credit card debt, but the debts that I do have, Selena has laughed at me about it, but no, big girl debt. This is big girl debt. I want to free myself of the stress of some of these debts that I have. And this one is the smallest, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. I'm also gonna update this, but I feel like I have made this video long enough, so you'll see these updated in the next video. Here, I'm just going to carefully. There we go. It's funny because we don't have bingo anywhere, literally anywhere, but yeah. So we had a free space. So we only put in 5, which is still kind of cool. So cool. Okay, so next month, we'll see what we have. I already put together a draft of the next savings challenge I'm gonna do. Still bingo theme, but I want to save more on the next one. But again, I did this with bi-weekly paychecks in mind. That's why I have it this way, because I always had a problem with committing to savings challenges. Sometimes I felt like mentally I was prepared for it. And then as the weeks go by, I just get overwhelmed. I don't want to put that much money towards it. I've already spent the money. But with this, for whatever reason, it has been something I can maintain. The numbers aren't big and obnoxious and overwhelming. That's a bit cumbersome for me. I find that this is more manageable with the way that I am paid. I do not take full responsibility for this. I saw this on Google Images and I just kind of made it my own because it wasn't a planner person, I believe, that did it. Here you can see that it says track my overtime. This is my financial overview for the month of June. track my overtime, calculate all my expenses and categorize them, savings section. I said I would complete this for this video, but it really makes sense to complete it and show you in the next one because the month is still here. It's still happening. So I know I'm going to have a lot to go over. I mean, if you haven't already seen it, this was the first 10 days of the month. How sick, how ridiculous is this? Oh my gosh. So I just wanted to share that with you again, but we can update these. Let's update these real quick. So 624, we didn't put anything. What am I talking about? Car maintenance, next time. 623, why do I keep forgetting my payday? 23. And we put in 15. I'm really enjoying watching this number rise yet again. And on the side here, there is a meter where you can really track that amount. We're making our way. We're making our way. Next, we have holidays. I mean, I'm not putting anything there. I'm just going to put 0. Home, we have 30 in there currently. I'm looking off to the side on the breakdown that we did earlier. Yeah, the extra $2. So 27. So now it's 37. My little PG. 16 for little PG. Same initials as her father. So he's big PG and she's little PG. Medical, I like seeing that. I definitely have a goal for medical of 500 because I feel like that's a nice rounded number that should be in medical, because urgent care visit, any medications, prescription glasses you need to buy, that's a good starting point to have because you won't have to start from 0. All of these savings envelopes, funds, whatever you want to call them, sinking funds, all of these are to help you so that if and when the time comes, you are not starting from below sea level to get the money together. That's the best way of putting it. You don't have to start from the next pay. Oh, when I get paid again, when I get paid again. No, you've already been saving for it. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. That's it. I think I will. Will I ever talk about this? I don't know. But I have a breakdown of my annual budget just so that I have an idea of what I spend throughout the year, which means this is another reason why you should revisit your salary, because once you do the 1 month times 12 and do that for all of these and then add it up and you get that big number at the bottom, whoo, you realize that paycheck gotta go up. That's my motivation, because if I can't do this, yeah. Well, as always, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being so patient with me during my confusing times with the budget, per usual. I really appreciate every last one of you that takes time out of your day to budget with me on your own time, or you're listening to my funny foolishness. But I just want to say thank you again, and I hope to see you in the comments and the next one.